girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Okay. Are we live? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Oculus Esports 2021. And we have an amazing match once again lined up for you. It's between Team Holocaust versus Team Dovahkiin. Those are some interesting names. And right now, we're gonna see an amazing match in the Haven, which is again a really interesting map. I mean, this is one of those maps which the pros actually prefer to play because I'm not gonna say it's equally balanced, but it has so many opportunities, so many angles, so many strategies that can be implemented. And this is me, Assassin Yudi, and with me joining is the
Choose your
multi-talented
agent.
Grip Seb.
What's up, everyone? We can see that they went for the very classic team composition for Haven with Sova's Omen and Jet from Valorant, but there's a race from uh, was the attacking side again from Dovahkiin, no, from Holocaust actually. So Holocaust lineup looks a bit more promising, but this is a match of Haven. Anything can happen at any time. Both teams took Sage for the B wall and Sova for the early information and two duelists to get those kills, man.
Absolutely. I mean, it will be interesting to see because in the game like this, where the format is really high and the prize money is on stake, it's really interesting to see how it will actually play out. Because B wall is of course what is expected from Sage every time. I mean, this is the strategy that is implemented every time Haven is picked. But it is going to be interesting to see if the Sage plays is altered a bit. But right now, it's going to be a B wall, I just said, and Valhalla has picked up the Jet and is going to play A. And if she's going to play A, either she's going very aggressive or is going to take those cheeky angles. But right now, we're seeing she's holding A long, taking that control in her hands right now. Sova is actually pushing on C, taking information. A split is being seen. Garage is being pushed by two people. A late mid wall so that it doesn't get breaked early off. And of course, a rotation. The bomb is progressing towards the mid wall. The Sage is just trying to take information, and that is fairly fine. They're just taking as much time as they want. Mid wall is slowly being spammed upon because, of course, they also want the mid control to be in their favor, and Ego is just waiting it out. Probably deploying these smokes because Jet has rotated and they know something fishy is going on here. But right now, A is being pushed slowly. Short control has been taken by Phoenix and is being joined by other teammates. Three people have stacked up on A short and they will check every corner and barge in before anything happens. And before they know, the bomb will, of course, go down, and that would be pretty interesting to see. And Phoenix just ready with his flash and ready for his teammates to actually come across. And A smokes have been put down. Heaven has been smoked. That will block off Omen. And first kill has been picked off by Stone right there on Omen. He did manage to deploy the smoke but wasn't
30
able to convert
seconds
it
left.
into a kill. And post plant angles are already being played off. Omen has still been smoked off, and it isn't going to be interesting to see how fast the rotations take place because Reyna is still rotating and has finally made its way. Bomb has gone down. Approximately 30 seconds left, and Valhalla with his teammate will now aggress as soon as the Rain of Flash is deployed. The Rain of Flash goes down. She has rushed into side, and it's going to be interesting to see how it's played off. Whiplash has been spotted, but guess one? Will get to what is waiting for Sujal.
One enemy
Managed to get the
remaining.
third one, but look at that post plant play and the accuracy.
Amazing,
Absolute discipline, absolute game of
amazing
pixel.
hold, dude. Amazing hold.
Absolutely. Well played, 1-0 on the scoreboard. I mean, it's going to be an interesting match, Rip.
Exactly, dude. Like, Sage did not panic when she saw three people rushing towards her. She was very calm. She took those shots, popped those hits, made her team win the first round. 0-1 on the board. And we can see defending side not buying anything as of now and going for aggressive mid push, aggressive grass push, I guess, with the Sova dart. And I think destroyed the dart and the 5-man push towards mid. And
enemy remaining.
Sujal and Whiplash. Oh my god, dude, what? Amazing, dude.
Oh,
It was a 10-second round. What to say, man? It's literally annihilation, man.
absolutely 2-0. I mean, right now, of course, the big buys will come and they will still stick to the Spectre because Spectre is a good weapon. And if you actually know how to use it around those corners on the angles, you can actually make so much money out of it. But right now, it is going to be interesting to see how they actually play it off. further rounds because right now the game actually begins. B wall once again, which I still think is a pretty good choice because you really don't want to give away the B control for the attackers. Right now, B is being stacked up. B window plus garage is coming right up. Sova is trying to actually fight back. The wall has been broken. Sujal will spot
Sujal.
break the recon as soon as it pops off. Will make him sad. Shock that will just pass right through, and Sujal is just waiting for Sova to actually make a mistake so that he comes in.
Friends, I do.
And of course, and friends, I has scored in range right here. That was not supposed to happen. Suja will of course pop up the molly and will try to take a control. A flashbang goes down, which will of course back him off. But Sujal knows that he needs to get him down. But I don't think he has a call. What an amazing flash right there. But of course, will back off because he knows he's been pressurized. Those valve bombs from Fenzit. Oh wait. Oh, no,
my
no,
God,
no,
dude,
wait,
Spike
there.
down
no,
A.
no,
Wait
dude,
there.
no.
What a trigger. Discipline right there. Absolute destruction.
Last player standing.
And Frenzy did manage to take down the overall here, but Sujal will not be able to do much against the Vandal held by Valhallen right there. And amazing round by defenders. I mean, that MVP, of course,
Winter's position, oh my God. dude.
absolutely. I mean,
Amazing
it is just a
patience.
game of trigger discipline right there, Rep.
Absolutely good. Now let's see if they go for aggressive A short push or B short, because I think they are avoiding C at all costs, just keeping Sova there to control the flank. But let's see, anything can happen. Buy from both rounds, big guns are out and everything, and breaking down Garage's wall immediately. And Sage will be located by Sova, but no spam to the wall. Ego does have Shrouded Step this time to get into B. And Whiplash being targeted Winter. Again, he kills Sova. As Sova was the only guy holding the flank. And now Shrey has to watch the flank from C as well while his team tries to get an entry into a site. And Phoenix being on the entire other side of the map, solo just pushing on A short, and Omen seems to read his play absolutely perfectly and rotates into A immediately. And Phoenix is opening up and yeah, he's telling his team, come here dude, I've cleared the site, there's no one over here, and just Omen in heaven. And Sujal with absolute patience.
Joke's
Just-
over! You're
And
dead!
the ult, dude, the Phoenix ult, man, it clears out every angle.
Wall raised.
The wall towards
30
CT
seconds
and the
left.
bomb plant. It all depends on Omen if he
Spike
gets
planted.
that early pick. Goes for the starter step, but that's right away. Bit RNG, but yeah, it works. It works. It's the Vandal, we can't control that. And Brave
Last player
is then
standing.
spotted and dies to shock dart, and Winter was able to kill Whiplash as well. Amazing retake, dude, amazing. That shock dart was so on point though.
Absolutely, Drip. I mean, that was the spot that was spotted out really early in the round. I mean, the smoke dropped by the Omen was good, but it was too early. So, of course, the earlier you drop the smoke, the earlier it's gonna fade out. And, of course, once it faded out, the Omen saw everything, every information that he was supposed to. And after that, it was just a game of aim. An amazing shot. And what really commendable was in the previous round that Omen, holding the heaven side, knew when to shoot and at which recoil and at which aim. That was really impressive because while Phoenix tried to run and gun Omen from the heaven, he absolutely failed. And what a trigger discipline, what a reflex I can really comment. But Winter will hold down. Winter, what?
Oh
Look
my
at that
God,
ulti
dude.
connects Frenzy gets Whiplash out of the game early in the round. 2 to the scoreboard. He goes down because Tova did manage to get Omen as well. But right now, Sujal will be taking in charge, walling and proceeding into side, but Valhalla is right here, and if they would be walking it, which absolutely Ego has done, and that costed him his life, and Valhalla will just slowly walk away because she, oh my god,
Sujal,
Another
another day, bro, another day, man.
I mean, if you know that the AWP Opper is stranding right there, you don't need to actually bet somewhere out. You can slowly back off
One
or push
enemy
with the team. But
remaining.
look at that
Spike
control.
down mid.
Information has been taken, and I think Raider should will get flashed out, but
Flawless.
Recon right in the place. But of course, will not expect Omen to actually
Amazing
leave tracking.
backup. And Winter's flicks are on point, dude. He was watching towards me. He saw a guy at grass. He just flicked a small flick of the mouse and he killed. An immediate dismiss and out of the fight towards cover. The Rena players are getting better every day, dude.
Absolutely.
Every match we see amazing Rena players. And amazing operator players as well. Going for the aggressive B pick, I guess, but Sage pulls it off. Winter, oh my god. Oh,
Ooh.
Sujil kills Winter this time. Not every round, Winter. Not your round. Sujil pushes out short, clearing every angle. Sage is slow. Omen still holding that heaven position from the past 5 rounds. And they're backing off from A. And see Ego's position. Ego with the bomb in outside garage. He can go towards C, which is absolutely free right now.
Absolutely, Drip. I mean, what's more important is that they got the early pick and now they're rotating, which is a fairly good choice. And look at that C long rush.
They get
They're
the
just-
side for free, dude. Like, legit, there's
Absolutely.
no one over there.
They just walk right in frenzy. Absolutely spots Nova because they already passed in. See,
Spike
look at
planted.
that wall. That's exactly what you need to expect right there. And Shea plays gets frenzied right there out of the game. 3v5 situation. Wall, of course, has been broken down, but I don't think much aggression can be put down towards the site. And Sujal is just waiting for Valhalla to drop
it's
down so
just-
that he can be taken
Aaron
down.
gets a kill though.
Absolutely.
Phoenix with the aggressive angle in garage. Amazing. Ooh! No. You're not
enemy
supposed to mess with
remaining.
long, dude. Sujin. Misses short and tries to dash away, fails, but still he's still alive.
No charges left.
And another miss shot, dude. So, oh,
Finally.
finally. Valorant, man, is warming up.
Because the aim finally connected Drip right there, but I think Valhalla should have gone down because he missed twice, and you don't get you might get an opportunity once, twice, but not thrice. And of course, Valhalla made sure that he's done for 3-3 in the scoreboard, and what a great execution. And Solo is just playing really good right. I'm sorry, Sujal is just playing really good right now because he knew what Reina would actually do right there, and that was a good expect because Reina was just getting really nosy right there, and this is what happened. Reina is just playing really back. She's playing towards the A link, but right now Valhalla spots, but late shot, and of course Sage will back off. But I really thought that was supposed to go down. Ego will of course smoke off the garage window, and of course Frenzy will fall back. Of course he will deploy a drone to take that early recon. He decided to get
He does not
completely
take the lift.
ignored, and that might create a lot of problems.
Oh my god, he does not know that Ego's right to his left.
If Ego jumps in right
Spike
there.
down
Ego,
mid.
Wait, Whiplash goes down by Valhalla. Valhalla takes down Whiplash right there. That is important because the AWP is down 4v4 situation. And look at Ego, he's just walking
They
in.
are not anticipating this push from the back. Come on, dude.
Because if Ego actually manages to
Spike
get
down,
in here
C.
at time, he can actually get two. But no, look at Reina. She's just walking. She left the entire site, and Ego, who thought he could actually play a good cave right, is now like, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. He will, of
The
course,
game of hide and seek right now, dude. Seriously.
30 seconds
course,
left.
acquires the bomb. Soba is right here, but he will just leave the site. And will he go to wave?
What?
Sure, let's talk. It's right here. He will
Round
just
step
input
comes in.
above the round and hit him.
One enemy
my
remaining.
God,
Spike. He waited for the spike to plant, and of course he will not defuse it because Sova
Soa is still running.
still running. He's so sad right now.
Diffused.
What an amazing game, man. I mean,
Amazing
a good
patience
read.
from Omen.
Absolute. A good read from him right there. And he knew that Omen has that ultimate, and if things go bad, he's just gonna go from A to C or C to A, and sure, Lestalk knew what to do at that time, and absolutely good read, 4-3 on the scoreboard. And what was more important that he did started planting. What an amazing play! He just teleported right above him. He knew that he couldn't stop planting and just waited for him to finish his plant, gets him down, defuses the bomb because he knew Sova wasn't around him. Good 4-3. 2-0 turned into 4-3. What an amazing matchup.
Valalan with the op again. Kills Sujil.
You will
And,
not kill my ally.
Immediate risk from Sage. Because absolutely Phoenix has his ult ready and is very crucial in getting those side picks right now. And Winter does not. Oh my god, Ego, you need to check your corners, man. Winter's just hunting them down like a lion right now, man. Shrey with the spike in. Winter with another. And Winter with another.
Spike down,
Winter
mid.
with 3.
One
Sujil
enemy
finally shut
remaining.
downs Winter, but Sujil gets taken out by Aaron. Aaron. Dude, this guy is. No, Lady Bona. She gets taken out by Suru. Amazing, dude. This team.
I mean, look
Rena.
at the confidence of Reina Drift.
Rena
Just-
was just walking down mid, but just became like, I'm tense, man. I'll take down everyone. You guys just chill. Goes and kills 4 players right away, man.
Absolutely, those 3K was really interesting. I mean, nobody would expect someone to actually holding Cubby outside the wall, and a really good shot. Shot landed, then she had a really good angle because she knew someone would be coming up from mid window, and before that, she needed to get down the garage control, and she did. She did manage to kill Raze, and she did manage to kill Stray Place even after being headshotted. Rook apparently he just spamming mid with the Odin. I mean, Odin is one of the weapons that I loathe. I truly loathe this weapon, but Trent
Oh my god.
waiting.
Winter also gets
Wait, look at that. The Odin goes down and an eco around. Just telling him eco acquires the weapon back, plant goes
Spike
down. and
planted.
Sure, let's talk, and Jet is right here. The event, the interesting turn of events. The game has been turned really bad really soon, and Sujil has the Spectre with him and gets flashed off. They're just gaining time. Will also get spotted right here. And Baladin actually managed to get one, which is a really good shot
One
right there.
enemy
Amazing
remaining.
shot landed by Sujil right there. Sure, let's talk. Had no choice right there. Valhanan will try to get one more. Absolutely connects.
Valhalan.
Oh lad, and I think he's gonna go. He's gonna go for third. Even if it. Oh my god! No,
Oh my god, Valhalan, man.
that was so unlucky. But good kills from the AWP.
Amazing.
Those were good. I mean, I'm not gonna blame Valhalla right there because he saw him reloading and he knew that he's just gonna stand right there. But at the same time, he just jumped off,
Need a drop.
took out his weapon and destroyed Valhalan right there. I mean, good play from Sova. But indeed, on the other hand, Valhalan has again.
Requested
This is
another
gonna
off.
be fun.
He says that I'm gonna do this once again, and this time gonna make sure I make no mistakes. 5-4 on the scoreboard.
Sova has that Odin once
Oh.
again, spamming down garage, like just denying everyone.
Do you think Valhalan is gonna get this one?
I'm pretty sure he will. If Sage just walks in, ooh, no, no quick reaction time from Valalan, but Aaron's angle is pretty good. And if Aaron kills Sujil, that's crucial. They don't have any apart from Raze, and Winter kills Ego as well. The garage push is completely dead right now, and yeah, as we can see, Sage is rotating all the way towards C long, and will be anticipated by Rena. But Shrey versus Rena, let's see who wins. Winter with that quick flick of his wrist and kills down. Whiplash manages to kill Aaron. And even toggles his ult. Can the showstopper kill Frenzied? Amazing control on Raze. Kills Suru as well.
Last player standing.
And Lady Buna gets Winter. It's all up to
30 seconds
Valalan
left.
again. He's getting a
Spike
deja vu
planted.
of the last round. Might not be able to make the same mistakes. He's still going. Still trying to. He knows there's one operator in mid and one player towards A link, towards C link over here. Will try to dodge the Soa's dart and taps the bomb. Nowhere to run! Soa toggles his head. Oh my god, whiplash! Whiplash with the angle that Valorant did not anticipate. But yeah, that's it. Drops the orb. Respect, man.
Absolutely. It's Wi-Fi on the scoreboard and this fighting back. They're just not letting it down. I mean, what an amazing game that we're actually witnessing right here between Dovahkiin and Holocaust. And Holocaust is actually doing great on the defense side. And Valhalla, I mean, this one game I loved recently, it's called Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And Valhalla is just proving its name right there. And Sujal is going to make sure that he actually takes control.
Fought out Suru.
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's
I
not
don't
even
think so.
looking up. Please look
Oh
up.
my god, Suru! He's
Oh
right below you!
no!
He's smoking!
Please don't. Please don't. What HP?
So
No!
1 HP.
No.
Suru kills Sujal on 1 HP. And dies!
Wow!
Oh my
Wow.
god, dude. What?
What is happening? I mean, he just thought that he could just take that cheeky kill. He gets revived. He's getting revived right there. Ego is just walking away. He died again. Dog died
To Aaron,
again.
we are looking at the battlefield again.
Jets grounded.
Whiplash
Absolutely.
kills down Valhalla. And that
that-
same nade lineup
Absolutely.
which Omen died from. Whiplash.
30 seconds left.
Teams up with Sage and are proceeding. No change of mind, going again at A.
That was
Well,
a
they have
fake
only 20
running
seconds
away.
left in the round. They don't have any options other than going to A right now. And no one's defending the side. Well, there is Sage,
10
but she's
seconds
not
left.
in the side. Will get slowed by Shrey, and they get the bomb down.
Wall raised.
They spotted O2. That's a very amazing wall actually. I thought it was a very sloppy wall, but it was
Look
an
at that.
amazing wall. Amazing
Look at that
crossfire
baited
from
switch.
both of them.
One enemy remaining.
Frenzy, nice.
Last player standing.
And will not get with Shrey, but Shrey healing. And will anticipate this push. No, and Winter's aim is on point, dude. This guy does not mess around.
Because I mean, Sage was really low right there. Couldn't have done much, but did what she could. Takes down Frenzied right there, which was a good shot because Frenzied already
Last
had a in
round
on
in the
her
half.
and still managed to get a kill on Frenzied. Pretty commendable. 6-5 and the last round before a match point, before the side gets swapped, and Winter and his team will be attacking. And it's going to be interesting because Winter and Valhalla are playing really aggressive and are actually converting their shots to kills, and it's going to be interesting to see how they actually play out in the attacking side. But right now, it's going to be interesting to see if it Holocaust actually manages to convert. Oh, okay, that's it. Why do you? But
Oh my
Frenzy!
god,
Frenzy!
Frenzy!
It's one with the Odin. No, please do not use that weapon.
Come on, dude.
Ego Ghost Story will be so sad right on Sujal.
You will
Ego is
not
like
kill
Resmi.
my ally.
And she does.
And gets Frenzy! Odin is gone.
What is happening, dude?
Good
What-
play right there. Good play right there.
Amazing, dude.
Takes
Nice
down
save.
the
Nice
Odin
save.
out of the game, and that is just straight up justice served right there. Sujal and Sova are stacking up, and Ailing is actually stacked up by two people right there, and they have to be like really careful because Valhalla doesn't miss his shot, and actually
a bit-
converting to A. Valhalla
Strike
knows
down
what was
A.
going on. Good read from right there, but Valhalla knows that
One
he
enemy
was
remaining.
will not anticipate this good shot from Sujal, and 4v1 situation. I think the attackers have already gotten this, but right now Winter is
Spike
there, and
planted.
we
Winter
still
is
can't.
confident. Is
Absolutely.
still going to try. Is not saving the angle.
I mean, last round, no point of saving anyway, but whiffs every single shot he shot at Ego. A good round by attackers right there. I mean, that's what
Switching
you get
sides.
served for using the Odin, I guess. And a side swap has taken place, and Winter and his team will be attacking.
Match is currently 6-6 on both sides. Let's see who's the better team, who wins, who survives this Holocaust. And let's see. Raze is playing A long. Apparently, she'll go for a early pick, but the entire team just attacking C long. I think having a Jet on Haven is absolutely amazing because he can just rush into sites and divert attention while other team goes in and gets the kill.
Ready.
So was ready.
Scanning ahead.
Scan from Lady Boner and
Cutting
scan
their
from enemy so as well. And the dash.
Oh,
And Omen
Spike
Wow.
down. C.
gets immediately taken out,
Deploying drone.
droning the site, and will be greeted
Spike
by
planted.
4 people. They're going for the defensive long position again. Valorant taking some free hits. Whiplash still has the bot, the robo, to go and kill. Winter, come on man, don't. And will be taken out by Whiplash. It's just
One enemy remaining.
what? What, dude? I'm speechless from the gameplay of Frenzy right now. Everything was happening so fast, still he manages to kill the diffuser and secure the round.
Absolutely. I mean, that match was pretty intense, right? I mean, they were just not leaving the side. They could have played the post-run position pretty easily, but they knew they had to take up the fight because if they didn't, they would just get the entire control of the site and put down their utilities and convert it into a match. But a good hold from everybody out there, and Frenzy, of course, was holding a good angle. The defenders could have gotten a bit more aggressive right there because you already had the health advantage, could have gotten this on your own, but nevertheless, a good round right there. Attackers are on the lead right now. It's going to be interesting because a C execution might just come across again. Lady Boner will get spot off, and of course he will just make its way back inside the garage, and a good push has been come down. The site will be clear for the taking, and right here, Ego is just waiting. Will get one.
Spike planted.
Good shot.
Will get
What?
two, dude. What, dude?
The
The classic
best
right
Will he get the third? Almost gets
player
the third, but
standing.
Suited is here to actually take a refrag. But Whiplash is just really far away. And I don't think he's gonna put down much damage, but what a good amount of damage put down from Omen.
Amazing eco round from the defending side.
Absolutely.
Considering they just bought classics and took down 3 people from the attacking side, it's quite impressive.
A more crossfire could have been brought down because Omen was actually causing a mess in the brains. But nevertheless, a good round, man. Whiplash is right here, trying to actually take that exit frag. And Omen,
enemy remaining.
what have you done, man? You're not gonna TP him
No,
right in front of him, and he's just gonna die.
You could have saved the gun, dude. Why go and die to the bomb?
It's like my teammates are dead. I have no will to live anymore. That's fine. 8-6 on the scoreboard, and attackers are actually pretty dominating right now. And it's really going to be a game of this match where it will reflect the further rounds because right now full buys will be coming up from both the sides. Vandals have been equipped with a shield, and right now it is all on this round because no ultis are present yet. Kills will of course trigger some ultis, and it will be interesting to see because right now it is a game of aim, and Odin has been picked up by Ace, but this time Lady is here with the Odin. It's like, I'm gonna give you what gave it to me, and Frenzy is gonna get scanned back and forth and still go back. Whiplash actually manages to take down the attacking moment right here, which is again a good choice. Winter will get recon darted, and of course will have to hold down because doesn't want to lose. And Odin kill comes on Frenzy. Get what you deserve. We'll get the another kill on Winter right here. I mean, you're just getting what you deserved. You should have got the
reversed,
Odin.
man.
Got the Odin in the first place, absolutely. And the Vandal equated by Valhalla right there. And it's going to be interesting to see what he actually turns around the match with that weapon. A recon goes down, and of course Valhalla. But Valhalla knew when to stop. The Odin once again has been put down to rest, and it's a 2v3 situation converted into a 2v from the 2v4, and Valhalla would be making its way towards a C, and Suraj I think is present, will back off because he knew that people are coming.
30
Will try
seconds
to
left.
take a peek right there, and of course takes the information and will just surely back off. But Valhalla knows that he needs to actually clear him because there's no time left. Gets flashed in the
Last player
face.
standing.
Misses every shot and Sujal gets
Sujal.
2 people right there. And what an amazing round right there. Sujal, good read, good bait. I mean, he just showed his shoulder right there to take the information. He knew that the people are going to fire at him and he can just back off while taking the information. And a flash and a deny. What an amazing round. Even after Sova got 2 kills from the Odin, they still had this round under their control. And let me remind you, it was a 2v4 situation. So, of course, they had the man advantage. But still a good fight put up from Valhalla right there. But 8-7 on the scoreboard and the lead is being actually denied. They actually started to be denied a little. And I think they're going to catch up pretty soon. Look at Sujal. Ulti and he's just pushing it at everybody. He's just backing off.
Sova
You don't want to lose on. He will get
Reed
right
almost
in.
almost gets the kill now.
Of course, the kill couldn't be confirmed because a good spray down with the frenzy there. Actually, where Eco gets down frenzy, they're buying it. I think that's an eco round from the attackers, and they would be actually saving up money this round. Look at the sheriff is right here. Will he be actually able to convert it into a kill? If he's on point with the aim, then he just might. He would just pre-fire through the walls, to the boxes, hoping that he catches one. Waiting. It's a weight of game because right now they're just expecting people to actually push them so that they could convert it into kill, acquire the weapon back, and then further decide what to do with the weapon. Valhalla is still holding the mid. Look at that really small dot angle. He just expecting someone to
1
walk
pixel
right
gap.
in. Absolutely. And Benta just walks in, not checking
30
heaven.
seconds
And
left.
Whiplash was right there, and an execution will come down towards A, most probably. Heaven smoke will not be put down, which is pretty weird. But Valhalla watching heaven, and Whiplash is just backing off because he doesn't anticipate a A push, which he does until now.
10 seconds
The
left.
grenade goes down right on the
Spike
bomb. It will
planted.
actually cause a lot of problem. Absolutely eliminates Valhanan out of the game. The recon will spot Alan Stone right here, and they knew at least one of the angle gets flashed. But a good fight from
One
50
enemy
50
remaining.
versus Vandal. But Ego knows that he needs to be put down, and Owen will be expected in that angle and will be taken down. I mean, it was an eco round, but you still managed to get Suraj, which was still a fine round. But nevertheless, the
Managed
defenders
to get the
have
bomb down.
Absolutely.
That counts. Each player gets 1,000 extra credits to buy those big guns now. We'll see if an operator comes out.
Of course, but 8-8 on the scoreboard, they have caught up with the lead, and that is not actually looking really good for Dovahkiin right now. And Holocaust, they are actually trying to put the momentum back together. And
Both the
this
Sova with Odin's, dude. I want to see this battle. I'll
my
just watch
God.
Garage for a while. Frenzied versus Lady Boon. Let's see who kills who.
it's just a battle of gods right now.
Oh
my god!
Lady
What
Boon
a
is
people!
You will
Standing
not
ahead.
kill my ally.
Okay, he's
They
getting
made
it
it.
right.
Oh
Could
my
the free fire
god.
as a save back, he still could
The
have got
lineup
kill.
this guy know, man. Perfect. Pixel to pixel, he just goes and gets the kill.
Nowhere to run!
Sova ulti. Gets hit once. Get hit twice. Sujan dies to frenzy.
Revealing area.
And they drone out C. And will try to kill Omen's ult. Omen's ult and gets denied by Ego. Weird. And Suru's just hiding on A shot and Whiplash. Suru spots Whiplash. Whiplash has no clue that Suru. But
Oh.
Whiplash, that aim control,
Spike
man,
down,
that
attacker
awareness.
spawn.
Amazing. And Lady Boom with another Odin kill. What's happening? What is happening? And frenzied.
30
Still
seconds
standing
left.
there anticipating what happened to him.
Scanning ahead.
Scans out seaside and Shreed positions herself so she does not get scanned by the dart, but it's a very promising 2v2. Even Rena's ult and
Last player
spotted
standing.
and no
Ooh.
frenzy, man. Winter.
One enemy enemy remaining.
Oh my god, what? And the dismiss and the look towards long. I think Winter has it.
Satchel out.
Whiplash! The ultimate! Well, nice, but oh my god, that
What?
movement, man.
I mean, look at his aim, man. I mean, that deny on Omen on A and misses the RPG. I mean, but that was intentional. He just
Yeah.
wanted Reina to peek at him and lands right on time and converts it into a kill on 9 HP. A good clutch from right there. I really think Whiplash could have pushed a bit earlier so that they could have sandwiched both the guys because Shay plays actually destroyed Sova right there. I mean, you're fighting with an Odin and you still lost against a Vandal.
What I
But-
liked was after the round end, Whiplash picked up the Odin and bought it back for so. Like, go garage, man, live.
And absolutely, the Odin battle, of course, going on. Valorant
We
has
can
stacked
see
with it.
Valalan. Maybe he'll get picked off.
No, that was a good bait.
He's right through ego, man. He's right through ego.
But it would be interesting to see what Frenzy does after this man because he has the Phantom now, has left the Odin game
Yeah.
right now, but 9 on the
Ego.
favor of O. Will he get him?
Oh my god,
No,
Frenzy!
that aim was way too low by
On
Ego.
point, man. Not
Scanning
even a
ahead.
single hit was lost in that battle.
I mean, of course, it was the Odin. If you shot once, you would have died. So, nevertheless, but Shea plays gets down Frenzied right hand. That means the attackers will just rotate back on the C side probably because C side would
Winter's
be for the
position.
taking. And look at Winter. He just he gets
Walk
it.
out to
Will he
gets
get
to.
it for the no? The G-Flash should have come right away, and they both were just not really aware at that
Will Winter
position.
make it a 3? Or will Whiplash kill?
Spike planted.
No,
Last
he
player
was
standing.
walking while
Man, make
shooting.
it a 3. Shrey, came down keeper.
Absolutely. 1v3 situation, 9 on the favor.
Going for the res, I guess. No,
Nope.
will get denied by Winter, making it a quadruple kill. Amazing.
And once again, Drip, they're both on the same score, 9-9. Do you think this might actually turn into an overtime?
I think it will turn into an overtime because both sides are so much dedicated towards the game right now. Winter and the enemy Rays, they both are absolutely amazing. They're just popping off right now. As you can see again, I think it's again an aim battle between Whiplash and Winter.
Absolutely. It will be interesting to see what goes on next because Whiplash is right here present. The A-Long and
Crazy,
A-Long
right?
is being
Maximum.
pushed by Winter. I guess that Reina is Winter. And if Whiplash actually managed to get even one right here, that would create a lot of problem for the attackers. And it would be interesting to see how they actually turn it on in the futures. And a
So,
hunt as we go down. Will he actually connect it? No, misses the third one. But
Is
right
really aware
now,
of this.
yeah, he saw
He saw the
pinch of
barrel.
barrel. I don't think he has
Pixel of the
recognized
barrel.
it. Yep,
He did
doesn't
not.
recognize.
Suru, man.
What a good shot from Turu right there, but Winter
Winter.
will get one on Whiplash, but will be shut down immediately by Shay. These are the trade kills that we are expected because Whiplash can be now revived and A control is gone, but the C control has already been put it down. That is exactly what we're expecting. The game is not just in
Spike
favor of
planted.
one side. You make one mistake, you make sure that you just cover it up instantly, and that is what both the teams are
What's
doing.
Suru's angle right now, dude, in garage? Amazing.
Really up here.
Oh my god,
No.
Suru don't sleep, man. Kill people.
A 3v4 situation right now, Drip, and it's going to be interesting to see what did win because a nade is on the right place, but will not has still not
One
expected Aaron
enemy
right on the
remaining.
spot. And Aaron actually gets downshifted right there. And
2v1.
what? I mean, that was just blatant play from the defenders. I mean, Omen just went in with the AWP. Shouldn't have done that. I mean, a good round in the start, but a bit sloppy towards the end. 10-9 on the scoreboard, and right now the attackers are in the favor.
Ah. It'll be a good round, I guess, because they have 3 ultimates right now, and Jet has now never been able to like she's not shy of dying. She just pushes in, dashes in first for his team. And Whiplash with the shot. Sujal with the shot. Oh my god. Winter gets denied. And he immediately backs off. And Molly's. Oh, Suru! Okay, man. What's happening in this game? Game's very interesting right now. All ganging up on Ceylon. Frenzy kills Lady Bono. But Sujal with the amazing angle and the shot game. Will not get walks right into the crosshair of Aaron Stone. Aaron Stone revives Winter. Watch Ego's position. Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
And Ego with the
Spike
fourth.
down, C.
And the spot Reyna as well. Oh my god. Dude. And Reyna popping his ultimate. The Empress. He was just waiting patiently for Reyna to come and walk in. And he sprays, but
30 seconds left. One enemy
2v1
remaining.
and a 1v1. Oh, okay.
Thrifty.
Oh my god,
Oh my
Shrey gets the fourth
Look
kill,
at
man.
that.
Amazing.
What is happening right now,
With the
Seb?
Buckies, with the shotguns, man. They killed people with Vandals and operators with shotguns. What's happening?
I would just like to give you 3 logs of that previous one. This was a 3v5 because when Reyna got revived, Winter got revived, it was a 3v5 and they had the man advantage. The 3v5 got turned into a 3v1 and that 3v1 got turned into a 1v1. What an amazing crowd is happening right now. I mean, of course, the credit goes to Stray Plays with the 4 kill via Dovahkiin. He could have swapped the weapon, but he just trusted his weapon right there. Valorant will actually spray down the mid control, will not get anyone. And Odin has been equipped once again by Sova. He's just like, you got it once, I'm gonna get it every time. You're not gonna get rid of it so soon. But Winter is slowly progressing towards the mid because mid seems to be the only option that they can actually go ahead with. And a really good crossfire has been set up. Shea Plays tries to get one, but is actually given what we say a Jeevan Dan because the shot gets right next to her ears. That, but right now Winter will surely back up and progress towards A, and that is the most viable option because if they actually manage to get even one in A, either they can commit or do a big rush because Sage is now even also deciding to slowly back off. She's holding down the angle, but it will be interesting to see if Sujal can get it. But no, Sujal will not get it, and she's just backing off. And
30
instead of
seconds
A, they're going into C right now. No, wait, they're just going back into A because I have no idea what they are doing right now. They're just running back towards A. They could have gotten into C, but the calls were put down that Sova and Sage both are present here. And I don't think they
15
can commit
seconds
the
left
fight.
on the clock, man.
And if they don't start walking right
10
now, I don't
seconds
think
left.
it can be done anything.
They're saving.
No, yep, they're
Safe
saving.
call.
They knew
Safe call.
that it's done. It's gone from their hands. And the save round from the attackers will actually cost them their wallets as well. I mean, the save goes out, but they will not earn enough money for the next round. And I think it was a bit sloppy. They could have committed towards C because you just had to fight 2 people and you were 3 people. And Valhalla has a good aim. Could have actually converted into kills, but 11-10. I mean, the leads have been switching. I mean, sometimes the attackers are leading, sometimes the defender, and 11-10 on the scoreboard. I think it can pretty much well go into an overtime. But right now, if you look at the scoreboard, Winter and Whiplash just dominating with 20 plus kills from each side, and Whiplash will just spam. Actually misses. Might have just gotten one shot, but will now just back up because he knew a full commit versus coming right in. The drone will spot off Winter right here. That means he knew that A-Lane input. Look at that RPG. Will make people
Everyone's
just
just
run back.
run.
And of course, the rotation will come into effect right there. And they just said like we messed up. We're gonna go back to another side. Not A is not possible right now. But I think that's a good call because only Soa is just standing here with the Odin apparently. A C plant is going down and
Spike planted.
Lady Boner will be just walled up right there. Will break it. Look at that. He the headshot. That was so unlucky for the sale. Terrible for him. Sujal actually converted it to a kill. 5v4 situation. If they do stuff right now, they can pretty much get this game into their favor. But they're playing a bit good. 4 Frenzy gets one, but will not get another. And Ego gets revived right there. Winter is here, but Winter will actually take on this
One enemy
for
remaining.
the problems. And good fight back from Valhallen right there. I mean, Reyna and Valhallen. 3 kills for Reyna, 2 kills from Valhallen. What an amazing post-round plays. I mean, that's the only problem. If you're gonna wait to pull your team together and then rush, it will be pretty hard because by that time, they would have already pushed back into post-plant, and fighting against post-plant while many players are alive in the attacking side is something that you can only dream of because
There.
it gets really, really hard. Too many angles to actually fight at one point. So a good rotation from the attacking side right there. 11-11 on the scoreboard, and Reb, it's going to be
Scanning
interesting to see how this round turns out.
Lady Bona with the Odin at C long this time. Will we see a collide? No, he just backs off, gives the site away for free. I think he could afford, but let's see. Now all the players are on at C side except for Sova, as Sova has his ultimate and is just waiting at long. And enemy Sova drones in, gets destroyed by Winter. And let's see who goes in first. Is Lady Bona. He just wants to go and annihilate every one of them. To Winter just holding down angles and will be not. It gets one. Ego with the. Oh my god, that's so much. Winter,
Oh.
man. Come on, man. Winter sprays down 3 in one Vandal, one Vandal magazine. Come on,
Match
man.
point.
I mean,
Amazing.
Winter played flawlessly that round. That was beautiful, but I think it's just getting really sloppy from the defender side. 3 people walked in, one with the Odin, one with the rifle, and one more with the, I guess it was the operator. But you should have walked in, looked, at least even glanced towards Winter right there. I mean, how can you miss that shot? Like, you don't need to make a train. You need to actually spread into the side once. So is actually creating a distraction. But right now they just gave away the site, and that was the first mistake that they actually did. 12-11 on the scoreboard. Either this goes into an overtime or this ends once for all. And it will be just a moment, just a matter of time to see what actually happens next. Valhan holding the C side, and they're just holding C side so well right now that they have left A, which is again not what you really want to do right now because the rotations, the decision changes are done so back and forth. Whiplash gets down. That's the first mistake that you did right there. 5v4 early round, and your players are still stacking towards C, which are going to be scrambled away right now. The aggression comes in towards B, and Ego actually gets down Valhallen, turning into a 4v4. And it is going to be interesting to see what happens now because the garage is coming up. And Ego goes down, so does straight inviting, and I think attackers have already gotten this into the favor, and it is going to be interesting to see.
Dude, I'm
What?
legit scared of Winter with the
Last player
Empress right now.
standing. Spike planted.
Look at that.
Sujal kills
Sujal.
Winter with Empress. Oh my god. Will Sujal be able to turn this 3v1 into his favor or not? I'm pretty sure we know the answer to that, but
I don't think he's gonna even see Aaron right there. Absolutely does not.
Iron's
13-11 doesn't go into the overtime, and we have a winner,
GG.
ladies and gentlemen. Dovahkiin, what an amazing match, and what an amazing game from Holocaust right there. What an amazing game of Valorant. Some mistakes were made, some commitments were made, some gamblings were made, and it turns out the favor was for Dovahkiin and Winter with the MVP. 32 kills, and that is something really commendable right there. Whiplash also put up a great fight. So did Sujal, and the Battle of Gods is, I think, won by Dovahkiin right there. And
I just love the Soas, the Frenzied and Lady Bona with their 1v1 fight garage with the Odins.
I mean,
Amazing.
A really good round, ladies and gentlemen. This was me, Assassin UD, and with me joining is Seb, and you're watching Oculus Esports 2021. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back with another match very soon. Stay tuned. So that he comes in.
Friends, I do.
And of course, and friends, I has caught in race right here. That was not supposed to happen. Suja will, of course, pop off the molly and will try to take a control. A flashbang goes down, which will, of course, back him off. But Sujal knows that he needs to get him down. But I don't think he has a call. What an amazing flash right there. But of course, will back off because he knows he's being pressurized. Those Valbombs from Fenzeta. Oh, wait. Oh,
my
no,
God, dude,
wait.
no,
there.
down
no,
A.
no. Made her team win the first round. 0-1 on the board, and we can see defending side not buying anything as of now and going for aggressive mid push, aggressive grass push, I guess, with the Sova dart, and I think destroyed the dart and the 5-man push towards mid. And
enemy remaining.
Sujal and Whiplash. Oh my God, dude, what? Amazing, dude.
Oh.
It was a 10-second round. What to say, man?
Get to, but no, look at Reina. She's just walking. She left the entire side, and Ego, who thought he could actually play a good game right is now like, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. He will, of course,
Game of hide and seek right now, dude. Seriously.
30
of
seconds
course,
left.
acquires the bomb. Soba is right here, but he will just leave the site and will he go to wave?
What?
No, let's talk. It's right here. He will
Round
just
step
input
comes in.
above the round and hit him.
One enemy.
Spike. He waited for the spike to plant, and of course, he will not defuse it because Sova
Soa still running.
still running. He's so sad right now. What an amazing game, man. I mean,
Amazing
a good
patience
read.
from Omen.
Absolute. Just telling Nico, acquires the weapon back, plant goes
Spike
down. and
planted.
Sure, let's talk. And Jet is right here. The event, the interesting turn of events. The game has been turned really bad really soon, and Sudil has the Spectre with him and gets flashed off. They're just gaining time. Will also get spotted right here. Baladin actually managed to get one, which is a really good shot
One
right there.
enemy remaining.
Amazing shot landed by Sujal right there. Sure, let's talk. Had no choice right there. Valhanan will try to get one more up. Absolutely connects.
Halan.
Oh lad, and I think he's gonna go. He's gonna go for the third. Even if it. Oh my god! No!
Oh my God. Well, Halan, man. And even double this ult and the show stopper kill frenzied. Amazing control on Raze. Kills Suru as well.
Last player standing.
And Lady Boona gets Winter. It's all up to
30 seconds
Valalan
left.
again. He's getting a
Spike
deja vu
planted.
of the last round. Might not be able to make the same mistakes. He's still going. Still trying to. He knows there's one operator in mid and one player towards A-Link, towards C-Link over here. Will try to dodge the Soa's dart and taps the bomb
Nowhere
once.
to run!
Soa toggles his head. Oh my God, Whiplash! Whiplash with the angle that.
Site and put down the utilities and convert it into a match, but a good hold from everybody out there. And Frenzy, of course, was holding a good angle. The defenders could have gotten a bit more aggressive right there because you already had the health advantage. Could have gotten this on your own, but nevertheless, a good round right there. Attackers are on the lead right now. It's going to be interesting because a C execution might just come across again. Lady Boner will get spot off, and of course, he will just make its way back inside the garage. And a good push has been come down. The site will be clear for the taking, and right here, Ego is just waiting. Will get one.
Spike planted.
Good shot.
Will get
What?
two, dude. What, dude?
The
The classic
best
right now.
Will he get the third?
Last
Almost gets the
player
third, but
standing.
Sujit is here to actually take a refrag. But Whiplash.
Scanning ahead.
Scans out C side. and Shreed positions herself so she does not get scanned by the dart, but it's a very promising 2v2. Even Rena has ult and
Last player
gets spotted
standing.
and no frenzy, man. Winter.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, what? And the dismiss and the look towards long. I think Winter has it.
Satchel out.
Whiplash with the ultimate. Well, nice, but oh my god, that
What?
movement.
In a few short ones, you would have died. So nevertheless, but Shapelace gets down frenzied right hand. That means the attackers will just rotate back on the C side probably, because C side would
Winter's
be for the
position.
taking. And look at Winter. He just he gets
Walk out
it.
to
Will he
get
get
to.
it? No. The G-Flash should have come right away, and they both not really aware at that
Will Winter
position.
make it a 3? Or will Whiplash kill?
Spike planted.
No,
Last
he
player
was
standing.
walking while
And makes
shooting.
it a 3. Shrey, down people.
Absolutely. 1v3 situation, 9 on the favor.
Going for the res, I guess. No, will get denied by Winter. Make it.
Revived, and A control is gone, but the C control has already been put it down. That is exactly what we're expecting. The game is not just
Spike
in favor
planted.
of one side. You make one mistake, you make sure that you just cover it up instantly, and that is what both the teams are
What's
doing.
Suru's angle right now, dude, in garage? Amazing. Oh my god,
No.
Suru, don't sleep, man. Kill people.
The 3v4 situation right now, Drip, and it's going to be interesting to see what they're doing, because a nade is on the right place, but has still not
One
expected
enemy
Aaron right on
remaining.
the spot. And Aaron actually gets down shifted right there. And
2v1.
what? I mean, that.
Ujal with the amazing angle and the shotgun. Will not get walks right into the crosshair of Aaron. So Aaron Stone revives Winter. Watch Ego's position. Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
And Ego with the
Spike
fourth.
down.
Shield
C.
of- And the spot Rena as well. Oh my god. Dude. And Rena popping his ultimate. The Empress. He was just waiting patiently for Rena to come and walk in. And he sprays, but
30 seconds left. One enemy
2v1
remaining.
and a 1v1. Oh, okay.
Thrifty.
Oh my god,
my
Shrey gets the fourth
Look
kill,
at
man.
that.
Amazing. But let's see. Now all the players are on at C side except for Sova. As Sova has his ultimate and is just waiting at long. And enemy Sova drones in, gets destroyed by Winter. And let's see who goes in first. As Lady Bono, he just wants to go and annihilate every one of them. Winter just holding down angles and will be not. It gets one. Ego with the. Oh my god, that's so much. Winter,
Oh.
man. Come on, man. Winter sprays down 3 in 1.